Hey everybody, just left the movie theater, watched Guardians of the Galaxy 2. A lot better than the first one. I'm about to tell you some of the key features of this movie that'll make you think whether you want to watch it or not. First off, movie takes place, sort of a little flashback kind of scene. You get to meet Peter Quill's mother before, she got cancer, and you see Peter Quill's dad, which is Peter Quill, of course, is Star-Lord. You find out a few key components that later on appear in the movie. Alright? Well, as the movie progresses, you get to see sort of the groundwork for the Guardians now. You see how they always bicker and fight and fuss, and kind of lays the groundwork for sort of a conflict between Rocket Raccoon, who's voiced by Bradley Cooper, and you sort of see the fight between Star-Lord and Rocket and how it sort of shapes the story a little bit. I will say it does add a little bit of a comedy thing. Gives you that heartwarming feeling if you're into that. Alright. One thing I have to say about the movie that I guess you can say they kind of done it different, is when later on in the movie you find out that his father is a celestial that goes by the name of Ego, which in the comics that was Ego the Living Planet. Isn't really much into the context of the actual comic books. In the actual comic book, his father was the leader of a race of people, and Ego was nowhere related to him. But I can see how maybe Marvel wants to sort of shape a different story in different contexts. Well, fine, whatever. As far as action scenes, phenomenal. Little hit there, you see a few fights here and there, and it for the most part, I would say, the fights are really great. Nothing too spectacular, it's not the Avengers quality, although it does give you that feel, so a while you'll feel more at home in this movie. Now, as far as endings, I know Marvel's big on sort of, sorry, I'm first video. A little bit of the jitters, but it's okay. We'll get through this, alright? Alright, but for real. When you first watch it, you might be a little skeptical. Oh, what I was getting to, sorry. Sidetracked. End credits, nothing too revealing. So if you want to stay for the end credits and see a few funny kind of skits, it's cool. But if you're not really into that, if you just want to watch it for the story or watch it for the action, then you don't have to stay for the end credits. Watching it the first time, I would have to say that it's actually a pretty decent movie. If you are a moviegoer, there's really not too much that you need to learn in order to watch this. If you just want a great action movie, I recommend it. Go, have a few laughs, Bradley Cooper's funny in it, Chris Pratt's funny in it. And you get a lot of funny, little back and forth between the characters. They kind of give you that sense of friends and family. If you have friends that you like to joke around and fuss with, it'll give you that feel. So if you want to watch it before that, go ahead. Even the serious moments are broken up by some comical relief. So nothing too drastic. I've seen a lot of kids in there with their families, so it's nothing that's going to be over the top that, you have to keep your kids from. As far as the MCU fans out there, I recommend it. For the most part, I'd say it's a rental. It's not, like I said, living up to the hype of the Avengers and Captain America. Guardians of the Galaxy Vol.2, as far as the MCU, they could have done a little bit better. Ego, the whole storyline with Ego, I think they're trying to broaden their grasp a little too soon. A bit more interesting to see a conflict and involve something a little bit more down to earth, but to say that he is part of a celestial, it's a little much for Marvel to make such big stakes. But for the most part, I'd rent it, judge it on your own. If you want to add it to your collection, like I will, I'm going to, of course, buy it. So if you're basically making this judgment based on my opinion, if you so graciously want my opinion on this, For moviegoers, I would say it's definitely a one-time see. For MCU fans and comic book fans, I'd rent it. I wouldn't just go out of your way for anything. Just at least rent it, see what you think, see what you feel. But okay, that's all I have to say about it. This is my first time video, so be gracious, cut me some slack. First time jitters. But if you like this video, hit a like on the page. Suggest a comment. If you want to see more, I want to try to provide more content. See if I can't get something rolling. Subscribe to the page. Just drop me suggestions. If you see a movie or you see a genre that you want me to look into, I'll look it out and I'll post a video giving you my best idea. If you want anything along the lines of music, games, anything, hit me up. I will try to get the best content I can out there, and I hope to see you guys later. But this is I'm gonna go by a screen name, Metatron Euro. It's my gamer tags in most of my games. So for all you daydreamers and creators out there, keep your head in the clouds. Metatron Euro signing out. Peace.